Hello friends, Texture Junkies here. I'm here for the Makers Creative Collab hosted by PM Artist Studio, and this month is Objects Otherwise Considered Trash. So thank you for joining me. Incidentally, this is a hop, so you'll want to click the video at the end or look in the description box to find the other videos, but you can also use the hashtag. You should be able to. I'm going to put that aside. So Objects Otherwise Considered Trash is near and dear to my heart. Somebody called me the Recycle Queen the other day, and I love it because I always see if I can get a free substrate first. And that comes from raising 5 kids and doing projects with them and not being able to afford things, so I had to think outside the box all the time. But now I do it for other reasons, like our planet. I'm not getting political here, and there will be singing because she's lost her ever-loving mind. I'm about to get goofy on y'all. I want to say, let's do something together because they don't work for us, or we don't work for the big companies that do all the packaging. I mean, really, it's up to us to make those choices, and maybe they'll stop putting things in plastic that they don't need to. Incidentally, I have written to my creamer company a couple times, and I'm about to do it again, but you'll see why I'm sharing this in just a moment, because I have a pile of plastic next to me. So I propose that we all do a plastic double take, and that means maybe we make a different choice at the store if there's another option, or maybe we write to our favorite creamer company, or perhaps we use it to make something beautiful. Now, obviously, we can't take every piece of plastic that comes into our house and make it beautiful. The world would just be full of plastic, beautiful things if we all did it. But, you know, as often as possible, I want you to take a plastic double take and do the plastic double take. Do the plastic double take. Plastic double take. And I want you to get that stuck in your head next time you go to the grocery store. Yep, she's lost her bloomin' mind. So this is what I made for the challenge this month. And then I'm going to show you some ideas about things that we might have in our house already and how we might turn them into something beautiful. So you're going to get some little ideas at the end here. And incidentally, this is the 3rd time I've filmed this because I was out of shot and I forgot to sing my song, and 3rd time's a charm. So I'm so glad you're with me today. So this here is a plastic plate, and the kind that holds a paper plate. It actually got crushed in the camping box, and they were about to go in the trash, and I said, wait a minute, that's a sun. So I cut out the edge, and you'll see this in a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now. I love it. I love that it helps my soapbox. Hear ye, hear ye. Sorry about my dog. This is my soapbox, and I'm on it right now. And politicians used to stand on crates. I'm not getting political. What I think is we all can probably agree on this issue. And maybe it's something to come together with. I'd like to know how you use plastic, and if you're going to take this challenge with me and try to make some different choices at the store, or write to your company, or maybe you have some new ideas. So let me share my soapbox. We've been doing boxes all month, and these are all made out of recycled materials. And they're filled with, you know, plastic bags and whatever, and then it's foam core board taped together and covered. So I'll share pictures of that on social media later because it's not really what my project is about. These specific blocks, but we have been doing these this month, and a few people join me with this. I suggest, here is my soapbox. Let me take away everything here so you can see it. Pull it down a little bit. So what I did here was I took the handles that you pull off the creamer, and I painted them and dabbed a little alcohol ink on there, and I just screwed them in. I've got little handles. And this is from a 1942 magazine. Incidentally, everything on here was made with scraps or recycling. This was something when I was trying out the ink and the paper plate, and he had a newspaper under his arm in a 1946 magazine, Time magazine, in fact, and it had something to do with war. But I made him hold up, "What can you do?" Let me get that in shot. So here we have, also from the magazine, there's some hands here, and they were holding something for a science experiment. It was a whole article. But I decided that that would be our world full of plastic. And I have some PM Artist Studio stencils here. There's a couple of them. I did a little mark making on there. I'm giving you my 2 cents worth here, but it all adds up to our 3 cents worth, and I think we can make a difference. I mean, there's a lot of us here. This is also PM Artist Studio stencil. That's another one, and I cut it out to make the base for that. And let me show you this here. This represents, and still from the same article, represents the plastic we are pouring into our world. I mean, sure, we recycle it, but they're still making it. We probably have enough plastic on this planet to suit our needs right now. Or I suggest that somebody some inventor out there make a machine that will, there's that paper plate again, all adds up together, that will, recycle our plastic at home so that we can make filament for our 3D printers. I think that's a great idea. Somebody should be on that now. There's just lots of ways we can do a plastic double take, and I think we can join together and do that. If you want to do this with me and you want to just take that moment to look at things when you're out shopping and go, well, this comes in paper and this comes in a bag, but this comes in a plastic jug. Maybe, and I'm going to show you some ideas now, maybe that plastic jug becomes your trash can. This was a kitty litter jug. I needed a trash can. I thought, why am I going to buy a trash can? It's perfect, and I can decorate it. It's been spray painted, fits the bags perfectly. Another thing we can do is stand at that recycle bin and go, oh, that would be good for this, or picture it in another color, turn it upside down. This will be 0 sugar, by the way. Oh, so good for my coffee. This is going to be a photo box. So I'm going to put a frame on the front, add a photo, maybe Christmas photos of my grandkids, and then have a place to stick those. Or maybe it holds Christmas cards, so you can keep track of them for next year when you want to put them back out. So there's lots of ways we can recycle our plastic. Here's another one. This is out of a water filter for the fountain in my house, and it had charcoal bags, and I was like, what is inside of there? It's a window. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to use this. Maybe this goes on here, perhaps. How cool would that be? Another thing you can do, here's those blocks again. Some empties, undecorated. I'm going to set him off to the side here. Another thing you can do is reuse all your little bottles. You can put inks in them, or, things like that. Or maybe you get these, and I'm going to stop buying these, by the way. That's going to be one of the vows I'm going to make is in my plastic double take. But look, they're shaped like a woman. I actually had some that were spray painted, and I don't know what happened to them. But I think I could make little angels out of these. I mean, if we can't use it like these you cannot recycle. You can recycle the container, but you're not supposed to recycle any lids. Maybe these get hung together, with some chain, some loops, like some giant jump rings, and I put photos on them. I just think that there's a lot of things that we can do if we take that plastic double take at the recycling bin before we stick it in, like we all do it. Oh, that's a good box. I know we do, but maybe there's more that we can do. So this is something near and dear to my heart, and I just really wanted to take this moment to share. Incidentally, the plastic gloves will get reused again. I wanted to deck out in plastics, but I couldn't find any of my plastic bracelets. And a plastic doily would have been good too, but hey, what do you do? So here's that song again, so maybe it'll get stuck in your head at the grocery store. Do the plastic double take. Do the plastic double take. Plastic double take. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share. Go watch The Hop. The ladies are awesome. And it's just such a wonderful, eclectic, inspirational bunch. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And give them a thumbs up. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. And you all have a magical day. And do a plastic double take. Plastic double take.